Hello guys, Susanna here. I'm here back with you today, and I'm going to be starting making a journal with my Gentleman and Ledgers kit. I've got a few ideas of how I want to work all this into this little journal that I'm going to make. Now this is a file folder which I think I got one of my friendship journal pages in. I'm not sure who I got it from. I've scored it so it's got a tiny little bit of a spine, because it's only going to be a one signature journal. But today what I would like to do, I really like that on the top there, so we'll keep that. Is I want to make this, I'm going to turn that into the cover of the journal. I'm not sure, so I'm just using what I've got. So I think that's 5 3/4. It's a bit higher on the top by 9.5, and it's a bit smaller on the bottom by 9. Yeah, so that little bit on the top will be there. So what I am going to do today, I got inspired to do the front by Angela Kerr's Exciting Envelopes number 19. It's completely different to what she is doing, but just something that she did. I'm like, I'm going to use that idea. Like, she traced around something with her distress ink, and then cut it open, and then like, so that what she did there gave me the inspiration to do what I'm going to do today for my cover. So I found this when I was out op shopping with my my friend. It was just on the ground. Look at the colour. I don't know if it's picked that up or not, but it's so pretty. Because this is like, you know, Gentleman and Ledgers, I want to use this on the front of the cover, like a little thing to do in inkwell and books and all that kind of stuff. So what I want to do, these I'm going to keep aside. I've put that boho stuff on there. I'm going to keep this aside for pages. So I'll cut them off, and I quite like, I'm knowing whether I do him or him. He's sort of got more of a friendlier face, so I might pick this guy. So where are we? Open that up. Just to cut him off. So this, what I'm going to do with that, I'll probably end up using this, but I'm just going to cut around it, and it's going to be folded in half. Whoop. And that'll be one of the pages in the book. You can write on the other side of it. I just really love the colours in this. And then I'm going to make, because I had the originals which I've scanned 3 of them, and this is the one that I didn't scan, but I actually scanned the inside of it. I want to turn this into a little notebook that's going to go in the back. So it's going to have an original book thing there, which I'm going to put some papers and everything in there, which I'll turn into a little notebook. So part of the ephemera. Now, so I'm taking that guy off, and I'll be using, I've scanned 2 of these off. One's got the boho, which I'm going to turn into a page, and the other one I'm going to use bits and pieces for ephemera. So I've got all the manly, got rid of me manly style pages. I want to use this for the front cover. So and then I've picked, I've got all bits and pieces. I found this too. I really like that. It's got the cigar and the whiskey, and I don't know what that is. Maybe that breaks the end of cigar, I think. Yeah, so I've got all bits and pieces, but this goes beautifully with that. And the idea that I had, even though that is a circle, I wanted to put this guy in behind. Okay, so I am going to just cut out, or maybe even tear. I quite like the idea of the tearing. It's going to be a different colour. How big do we want that? I want some of this in the background as well. Maybe 4 by 4. Bear with me, guys. This would be a really nice journal to make. So that's for a father-in-law, maybe for Christmas, or a hubby. So 3 by 4. Maybe I might go 4.5. Here's my little thing. Oh, sorry, I hope I didn't go in your face. Because I also want to use this to cover the back as well. It's perfect. Maybe I should cut that out first. What size is this? That is 9 by 6. Okay, really love that. Maybe you should do the 6 first. That one gives me a bit of this, and then maybe 9. I like the darker colour. I'm going to take this off the edge. Okay. It's not quite big enough, even though it would be good. So that'll be for the back. I'll stick that on and cut around it. That'll be good. Just to give it a bit of extra strength as well. Okay, and then this, how big is that? That's 6. Now, that's going to be the front. I quite like that. I'll do 4. Maybe 4.5. There we go. Better too big than too small. 4.5 by. Okay. How wide is it? You're probably wondering, what the heck is this woman doing? Okay. Maybe 5. I think that works. Okay, probably end up cutting a little smaller, but that's what I want to do for now. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I would like to stick that on there. So, get this thing out. Again, take off this. And that. So I'm going to stick that underneath there. So how long is that? Might keep that there. So 9 or a little bit under 9 3/4. Okay. Okay, I'll just cut that here. A little bit extra. Keep it. Really do like those, so I'm going to have to cut a little bit more off. There. Here. Okay, probably still too big. Just a tad more. Tad more each side. Now, it's going to come off there, but I can utilise that bit. There we go. Stick it on there like that. I think this must have been scanned on a little on the crooked side. So I will stick that down there like that, and then I'll cut off a bit with my scissors. So we'll get some glue. Currently everything is a mess because I've got, as we all have, lots of journals we're working on at the same time. Okay, might go over that. It's an old file folder, or it's the glue. Something smells. Stick it down there like that. I'm going to leave that because I'll probably put the paper up here. No, where is it? And then when I sew in the signature, and then I'm going to put something to cover on that, maybe some, oh, that'll go over there. That works. So I might glue down that as well while I'm here. And I'll probably cut. This is to give it extra strength, even though the file folder is pretty good. Definitely think I got this with one of my pages that I got from the Friendship Journal. I just don't know who it was from, so whoever it was, you probably recognise it. Thank you. It's just sort of been sitting, it must have been one of my earlier ones. To hold the page, okay. Well, do a quick ink. On the edge there. a little higher. Yeah. Oh, geez, you can never get these things right. And look, nearly dropped my glue, which would have been a classic Susanna. There we go, that thickens it up. There we go. Okay. Oop, hit yourself in the head, the romper. And cut this. There we go, you can go there. Oop. Still got to do the inside, but you know, that's all good. And I like the shape of this, so I'm going to keep that. There we go. Tiny bit longer here, and a tiny little bit longer here. Can never get these things on straight. I will use this for ephemera, making tags and all that kind of stuff, so you don't throw away that stuff. It's already a little bit thicker. And yeah, see, I had the idea of trying to put it on the top, but that didn't work, so I'll cut that off. Try not to cut the that works a little better anyway, because I do want to put something on there. I'm going to sew the signatures, and then I'll put some sari silk or something like that. Cool. Have that on there like that. We even put a bit of ink. There we go. Very nice. Looking good already. Okay, now what I want to do on here is, where's that picture of the bloke? I've got him, but what I wanted to do, now it's probably too big, is okay. I want to trace around that, which is what Angela did. And I just got a piece of paper that is pretty cool both sides. Now, you guys probably can't see that, but that's okay as long as I can. Now what I wanted to do, how wide is this baby? It's 3, so 1.5 inches is halfway. Okay, up higher, sorry guys. Okay, so what I would like to do is either do this because I noticed Angela cut like that and it gave it scrolled, and I would like to put that behind there and have a scroll, or open it like a book. Because it's Gentlemen and Ledgers, I'm thinking a book would probably be a better idea. So I'm just going to cut along here like that, and then cut along to just where it hits the curve, and the same on this side. So it will open like a book. Okay, we'll see if we have to go any further when we open it. I'm actually thinking we probably got to go around the curb all the way. Yes, I think so. Yep. Go around the curb all the way to right where it stops. Just here. Okay. Now, in order to make this fold over properly, I'm going to get my scoreboard, or you could probably, if you haven't got a scoreboard, I'm trying to do okay, we just want to go along here. Well, I've got a scoreboard. If you haven't got one, you could probably do this without a scoreboard, but I'd like to be able to score along this line here so that it will open up nicely. Okay. Is it going to open? Yep. Okay. And that's the reason why I have done it on here, because I wanted that's going to be open, and so it will open towards that. Okay, quite like that is in there. Now what I wanted to do, okay, got the drift of what I was trying to achieve. Okay, put that back into there. Now if that doesn't work for me, I can do it again, and where is I had another idea, but I was going to do that, and that's going to go on there like that. I'll try this as well. Okay, cut on the top. So I'll do both of these ideas just to see which one I think works better. So you go from the corner to the corner. Right, make sure that you get the corners. Is that where you can see them? And I'm going to cut across. Don't go all the way to the corner. Oh, good grief. I'm going to have to get another piece of... Oh, how crazy am I? Oh, well, look. I've cut along that anyway. So what we're going to do is just go like that. This is where I got that, a little bit of that idea from Angela. and then cut across like that, where I wanted to have it going like this, and then rolling that up so it opens up like that. So I just wanted to show you the ideas I had in mind, but I still may go with the book. So, but I wanted to show you this is another thing that you can do. That's initially what I wanted to do, because I quite like the idea of it doing that. If I do choose to go with this one, I may have to recut it out. Okay, where I was thinking of doing that, going like that, and then putting a little brad down there through it, which I do quite like. Or doing a page where I still curl this up. So, see, I making choices for myself. Not a good idea. Where this is like a little book, which I want to go around there, and then maybe a little bit more flat and torn and scrolled, which I still may do. This takes me back to my scrapbooking days. Still want to have it a little bit like that as well, which I will have that like that. So which I quite like. But if I have something like this, almost takes away from the see, I need to have something a little bigger so that it can have about that much either side. Almost fits. There we go. I just don't want to waste. What I'll do is just cut a little bit off so it matches the other side, and then cut this off about here. Because I'm going to have to stick it on there. And then get my little brads and a little bag box of tiny brads, which I've got here. Still may use this idea like for a book thing, but I think I do like that one better. Where are we? I don't want my brads to go everywhere. There we go. And there's even tiny little holes. So, okay, now it's inking time. There you go. So I've given you the option whether you want to do this type of thing or doing the book idea. Now, what I'm going to do is I will get some glue good Lord. And glue the edges of this. Be really careful once again. I mean, this doesn't have to be for a blokey journal. You can use this idea for whichever journals you like. Okay. 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 Now it may seem a little weird at the moment. Okay, we'll pull that over. Okay, what I'm going to do with this is cut that to the same size. And I might re-ink it again. Okay. Now, leave that. You can use that for a back of a tag. Now, where is my awl? Here's my little baby. Probably going to be a little bit too big. So, quickly ink that on there like that. And then grab my cover. Now he's going to go on there like that, but I am going to have some of this cardboard on there as well. Okay. Okay. Probably have a little bit towards one side. Going to have that there. And hang 10, I'll be back. Oh, 33. Okay, back again. I thought I'm going to get some bits and pieces out. It's 33 minutes, but I thought I want to finish the cover, so it'll take a little bit longer. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get this out, but then I thought, which I'm going to be sticking on this, which I will ink and give that grungy look. So I've got vintage photo, which is a little bit darker to what I would normally have. Okay. Now, I've got that, and I've got that, which I am going to fold over and then pin down with those little brads. I've got this too, which I thought would look really cool, sort of sitting on there, maybe even holding this guy up, but no, that'll be like that. I think it's a bit too big. I've got a smaller one, but it's not gold. I need a gold. I think the gold looks a little bit better. Now I want some fabric behind that. couple of dobs of blue. Bring that behind it. I'd like a few layers actually, to be honest. Quite like that. That would make an awesome edging, but I'm going to stick some of that on the back as well. I mean, I'm going to put something in there, like a bit of paper, but just needs more than one piece of something. Okay. Okay, and you won't see that behind it because it's going to have, that's going to have the title of the thing in there. Now I would like to glue this down. I don't think I will stick too much behind the actual guy because I don't want to see it. Okay. Okay, that's going to go there like that and like that. Cool. So we'll move that out of the way. Okay. I'll even use that to tuck in, and I'll do my title in a minute. Okay, here we go. So has to go down. Just to keep it in place, I put a tiny bit of glue and make sure that's in the middle. I quite like doing grungy style journals. Haven't done one for a while, so that's going to be held down. And I have got also got this too, which is going to be sticking on there somewhere, but we'll do that in a minute. Now these are the long ones, which I will use for this. Okay. Oop. That works. My awl. Stick through there. And the beauty of having this is it'll all go through, it'll be behind, and then I'll glue that onto the cover. Okay, now there's my little pencil. I really do want those. Those bits. These are the little tiny ones. It does take a while, but it's going to be worth it. Tiny little hole that we put through there. And that bottom one's crooked, but I don't care. It all adds to the authenticity of it all. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I decided to go with the poppy pop-up style. I like it. Now I'm going to go around. Yep, getting there, guys, getting there. Now, okay, and then the last one. I sort of want this little flap to curl up on the top, I think. I quite like that look. And then yeah. Sort of want it to go. There we go. To curl up. To go over a little more. There we go. Last one. Teeny tiny. Now I've got some stamps and a bit of ephemera. Which I may use. How cool is that? Love it. Okay. Yep. And then smaller. Go, come on. Sometimes things are just not easy. There we go. I don't want that to go underneath there. So I'll push that down. And then I'm going to write the name of the journal or whatever on the inside. There we go. I like that. That's so cool. Okay, now bring back this guy. I'm wondering if we could almost go through here, you know. That's so cool. I like it. because I don't want it to cover that. There we go. That way I can, might just leave it in there, and if anybody doesn't want to use it, they don't have to, and they can pull it out after. Oh, I like it. That is so cool. Okay, now I pulled out some stamps earlier. Oh jeez, I make a mess. And some of them are actually called, I will probably use them throughout, but there was one called, it's a series that was back in the 80s, I think, called The Sentimental Bloke, which I quite like, but he's very different to that, isn't it? So I might put that in the inside. It's sort of National Stamp Week. I just sort of wanted it to go with this, you know, like your stamp, writing a letter. Okay, I may get something like a little postcardy thing and put that underneath and have a little stamp thing like that. Oh, we'll be back. It's already 40 minutes. Oh well, let's keep going. Okay, quickly back again. I got some Tim Holtz paper, and I got one of the squares. This one's got a feather and a telegram, postal telegram, and rather than doing this, still don't know whether I should do, I really do like that old car. It does bring out the green, the blue, but this is really quite old looking, and 8D, which is really probably about the price of what it would have cost back then. So I'm going to go with that. So what we're going to do is glue all this down. I'm going to sew around. I've inked it as well and left it a bit rough. I'll sew around it off camera a little bit later, and then I may sew around it after I've got the inside papers in, I think. Now, let me see. I wanted that to be so that you could see everything. I really quite like that you can see the feather. Okay, and that's going to go like that. Okay. Now, this will I'm using the Craft Fabri-Tacky glue because I know it will mold down. I'm going to make sure I put this one down properly. Yep. There we go. Quite like that. I'm glad I found that because the eggs and everything helps with the feather, which I really love, and I'm glad I found. Even though it's in the blues, it's still got some cool element about it. Now, I like that fits in there like this. I also have this one as well, but this colour just goes so well. Okay. I don't know. Don't know. Just to be fanned out a little bit. I quite like the fanned out look. Okay. Still a little unsure. I do like the way that brings it out. Maybe I can put a little bit of something underneath it. That's probably what it is. You know when you know there's something not quite right? There's something. Yeah. This is some linen, whether that'll work or not. Then that's covering that. Having it on that angle, and then have that quill sort of sit over the top. What do you think? Oh, I like it actually. I think it's really good. 51 minutes. Massively long, but worth it because it's so cool. Now I'm going to glue this down. Yep. I might just glue it in the middle. And have that paper go across on the angle, and the feather, whether I glue that in or not, I might glue that in a little bit later. That is so cool. Okay, well there you go, there's the cover. The reason why I don't want to glue the feather down now, if I need to do the sewing and everything like that, I can take it out. And yeah, so thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next episode where I do a little bit more on the inside. I really love how that's turned out. That is awesome. Got that real textural element to it, and then it'll have the heading in that. Love it. Okay guys, I'll catch you later, and thank you for watching. Bye.